What's up, guys? Today we got another pair of speakers in for review. These are the Bowers and Wilkins 705 Signature Series. Now, before we get this thing unboxed, if you are new to the channel and love home theater, hi-fi, new movies, be sure to tap that subscribe button for new weekly videos. All right, so let's get these things unboxed. And the plan is to hook these up in the living room for some comparisons. So inside the box, we have some documentation. 705S2, need some port plugs, 2 of them. And then with the speakers themselves. Of course, there's 2 in the box, but we're just gonna take out 1 for now. So these aren't too heavy. They're also not too big. They are, I think they are about 20 pounds each. Now up top here, there's a little protector to keep that tweeter safe during shipping. But let's take a look at this. This is basically a 705 S2. This is part of their signature line, which is a limited edition series. So basically, they'll take like one of their running series of speakers, kind of put a more elegant finish on it. I believe there's an upgraded crossover in here as well, and I think the bracing is a little bit different, and of course, the fit and finish is a lot different. This finish, I believe, is called the Datum Gloss, which has got a really nice wood veneer. And there's something like 8 or 9 polishes of coats of polish on here. I think it's like hand polished. Listen, I don't like wood. I hate wood looking speakers, but this is legit a nice looking finish on there. It's a real wood veneer. Of course, you have the tweeter on top assembly, which keeps this separate from the mid driver. Solid aluminum enclosure. You get your decoupled carbon dome tweeter. And then on the bottom here, this is the mid-bass driver, which has got their continuum material. So it's supposed to be really rigid. So no distortion, solid sounding bass. This isn't part of their 800 series. I kind of thought they would go with the Signature series using maybe the 805s, but they went with their mid-tier model, which is still cool. I mean, it's going to be more affordable, more attainable to the masses, rather than paying a really big upcharge on the 805s. But up front here, we do get a 6.5 inch driver, 1 inch tweeter up top. One thing I don't like about this speaker, I feel if you have kids, this I feel should be a little bit more secure, because that's very loose. I don't want to move it too much because I do feel like it's going to break. So I mean, maybe you could secure that a little bit better in the future. Other than that, this is a pretty solid offering from Bowers and Wilkins. Alright, so around back, these are bi-wireable, bi-ampable. You can remove these jumpers if you want. Really nice. You can insert the ports here if you wanted to. So if you want to use ported for a little bit extra low frequency extension, go ported. Put the little bung plugs in there if you want to go sealed, if you want to put this a little closer to your wall. And just so you know, it is part of the Signature series. You do get a nice 705 Signature badge on the back. Very nice. It is not that big of a speaker. It's fairly compact. Height-wise, it's 13.4 inches high, 16 inches if you're counting the tweeter. Width-wise is 7.8 inches, and depth is 11.2 inches. So it is a fairly small-ish speaker. And it does come with magnetic grille. I don't know why you'd keep the grille on. I think it does look a lot more attractive with it off. A couple nice accents here. You get the nice metallic accent, which matches the metallic accent up top here. So that's a nice little touch. So frequency response is 50 to 28 kilohertz, and recommended power is 30 to 120 watts, 8 ohms. Again, it is a 20-pound speaker, so not too small, also not too heavy. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this hooked up into the living room, and we're going to compare these to a much more expensive speaker. We're going to compare these to the Sopra N1s, number ones. We're going to see if it's worth the extra upcharge. But for a pair of these guys, it is $39.95, so $4,000 for the pair of speakers. A little bit of an upcharge over the regular 705 S2s, but you do get a much better fit and finish. You're supposed to get an upgraded crossover as well. I've never heard the original 705 S2, so I can't really say if there's a big difference or not. But we'll get done, we'll do the review on these guys, and we'll give you guys some thoughts and impressions. And if we think it's worth the money for the Bowers and Wilkins 705 Signature Series. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. We'll see you guys again in the next video.